Hey guys, welcome to Friday Night Story Time. Friday Night Story Time. Hey, welcome to Story Time. Well, these are true haunted stories, but the characters are family, and friends. So, if you're new to my page, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell button so you can get notified every time I drop a video or I go live. Also, if you are part of the replay gang, don't forget to close the door like your live family be doing. Don't forget to close the door and don't forget to tip your auntie by sending a super thanks tip to your auntie for this video. Thank you guys in advance. And now to speak to the people that are actually here and live and made it on time. Hey Jasmine, hey Trucker, hey Nina, hey Miss D, hey Chastain, thank you Chastain, hey Chunky Chick, hey Step, hey Jessica, hey BT, hey Kay, hey Ty, hey Roll 'em out of my shoes. I did Chastain, thank you. Okay. So I'm giving everybody time to come in. I know it's Friday. Everybody probably running a little late, so I'm gonna give y'all time to come on in this thing. Thank you, Chastain. Yes, while we wait, moderators, can I get my phrase put at the top, please? Everybody else, y'all need to get what you need. Get your drinks, your alcohol, your hookah, your twisties, your Kool-Aid, whatever you drinking tonight, get it. Whatever food, I closed on everybody. Okay. Not you closed on everybody. Okay. Get your food hot and ready so you won't miss a thing. If you got to use the bathroom, this is the time to do it. So go on and get up, get the little baby bladders over to the nearest bathroom and release. Don't forget to flush, zip, flip, wash your hands. Yas. Thank you, bots. Yas. So don't forget to wash your hands. Sanitize because we don't want to smell your booty fingers in the living room while everybody trying to enjoy story time. I told you, PT. I told you, Gloria, we're gonna have you right there, girl. I told you. I hope y'all checked out because you close the door on everybody. Okay, that's one time my time because they supposed to be closing the door themselves. So if you ain't closed the door, get on up, go on over and close the door. If you're new to my page, you don't know what I mean when I say close the door. That means thumbs up the live. So I'm giving y'all time to close the door, get everything you need before we get ready to start story time. Because I didn't have enough people to make it 3, y'all get 2 stories tonight. So I'm gonna hold y'all for 2 stories, and I'm gonna let y'all go about y'all merry way. You know, do what you had plans on doing on Friday. I'm going to interrupt free before whatever time at the club. So you know. I'm gonna give y'all these 2 stories and I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all gotta do. Class will be starting in 5 minutes. So if you're in the hallway hanging out, you need to hurry up and make your butt to the class. Whatever you're gonna do, you need to go on and do it. Hey, reality. Yes, whatever you're gonna do, you need to go on and do it. Come on in. Chastain, y'all get 2 stories tonight. I'm gonna say it again. 2 stories. You took my class too many times to not know how to count, baby. Come on, say it with me. 2 stories tonight, okay? Because I don't want to interrupt anybody's booty calls or free before the club, free at the club, or you know anything like that. Because it's Friday, so I know people got plans to do stuff. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So I'm just waiting on everybody to get in here. You got 5 minutes. Come on. Don't forget to close the door as you come in. Closing the door means thumbing up the live. Please don't forget to thumb up the live when you come in. I would greatly appreciate it. Chastain, baby, we're gonna get you some hooked on phonics because obviously you got dyslexia. You still don't know how to count. It's okay. It's okay because your cousin and them are around there to teach you how to count. It's all right. I'm in bed. I started my micro locks. Lord, I'll be doing the next damn week. Okay. It's cool. Step. It is so cool, girl. Stay in bed, boo. Meanwhile, Auntie is still kicking it. So y'all come on in. Come on in. Y'all get 2 stories tonight. These stories will be 2 more stories for my funeral home friends. I'm gonna put it like that. 2 more stories from my funeral home friends. So y'all get 2 stories from my funeral home friends who I told y'all about in a previous story. I got 2 more stories from there. Oh my goodness. No, this ain't no damn glory hole, Nino. Oh goodness, it's called The Glory. The Glory on Netflix. That is what you're supposed to be doing, okay? That was the homework assignment. The Glory on Netflix is what you're supposed to be watching, not the damn glory hole, Nino. Put your porns up, turn the TV on, okay? Hey, Suki. You was almost late, but you're here on time. All time you excited. You've been waiting on them stories, huh? Look, Steph, don't be a punk all your damn lights to my day. I let me put my lights on the brightest level. Turn them goddamn lights off, girl. Stop being a punk. All right, y'all. Y'all got 3 more minutes before we get ready to start. Come on and close that door. If you have not closed the door, go on and close the door because I hate to have to call you out individually, but you know I will because I'm good like that, and I will. So close the door. If you don't have a thumbs up of the live, I'm talking to you. Yeah, go ahead. Let your eyes adjust. Go right ahead and let your eyes adjust. Yes. We're about to get ready to start in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Y'all come on in. All right, guys. So like I said, we finna get ready to start in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay out the law. Okay? So any tip over $10 will automatically get you put in a story time. I take my tips through Cash App as well as YouTube, whichever you like to send it, however you prefer, it's fine by me. Only difference between the YouTube and Cash App tips come with shit talk, okay? So, that's the only difference, but you will still be put in a story time if it's a tip over $10. If you join the family, in order to join the family, you just hit that join button right there below the live. It's $1.99 a month. It's baller budgetable. That's my word. I trademarked it. So baller budgetable. You know what I'm saying? And $1.99, you automatically get put in a story time. Also, biggest tipper. Biggest tipper means whoever gives out the biggest tip tonight will be put in 3 back-to-back stories. Okay? So now that you guys have been made aware of the rules and how it goes and laying down to the laws, as you can see at the top of the chat, there's my Cash App information for all those that will be looking for it. Auntie do serve y'all some hot, good stories, right? Just like a bartender would, right? So what do you do with your bartender? You tip your bartender when you get them hot-ass stories, okay? Okay, do we all understand? We all understand the rules and regulations and how it's supposed to go. Please close the door. Miss D, did you close the door when you came in? Because a few of y'all ain't closing the door. Miss D, did you close the door? Kay, did you close the door? PT, did you close the door? Little oops. Thank you, Miss D. Oops. I knew it was you. See, look. Okay, PT, you closed the door? Okay, let me go on through here. Let me see. Kay says she closed it. Okay. Let me see. Ty, did you close the door? Roll them out, did you close the door? Chastain, did you close the door? Steps. Jessica, did you close the door? Chunky Chick, did you close the door? It's sad I gotta go through this to find out. Hey, Cece, Oliver, and and welcome to Storytime. Please thumbs up the live love to let me know you can hear and see me well and you don't have no technical issues. Thank you, Step. Thank you, girls. Yes, it is Friday, Lord. Yes, I did. I slammed it. All right, Chuck. All right, Chester. I'm gonna tell you same thing I tell your goddamn cousin. You break, you buy, bitch. You slam that door hard in here. You knock down any pictures, any glass in this motherfucker you paying for. Capiche? I hope so. I was the second person to close the door. Thank you, Ty. I greatly appreciate it. I'm glad y'all follow directions. I love it when y'all do that because you got a couple old hard-headed ass cousins that ain't closed the damn door like I asked them. All right, guys. You ain't closed the door, no, I'm gonna get your ass. But you close it with your wheels. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you rolling out. I appreciate you. All right, guys. We're about to turn up for this Friday. Like I said, y'all get 2 stories. I'm about to get ready to start them. So if you guys are ready, you got your tip money, you got your snacks, your cakes, your pies. Hey, Marcus, you was almost late, love. I was gonna hit your ass with. I won't need a late slip from you, but you scoop right on in, right on time. All right, so like I said, oh, thank you. Auntie try. I had to revamp one of my old, just to try. But thank you. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna get ready to start this story time. I hope y'all got y'all tip money, your cake, your snacks, your pies, everything that you need. So you won't have to get up in the middle of it, but ain't gonna be 2 stories tonight, so I ain't gonna hold you, okay? So if you guys are ready, you got everything you need. Give it a thumbs. Give it a thumbs. Marcus, did you close the door? Give it a thumbs. Give it a thumbs. Give it a thumbs in the chat. Let me know you're ready. You got everything you need. You ready to go. Look, hey, my Deacon Marcus. Right, Snooky. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Oh, thank you, Step. Yes, girl, word of mouth, chick, word of mouth. I don't know where you been hiding, but your family been trying to hunt you down, girl. They been trying to hunt you down for them tumblers, chick. I don't know what's going on, but I got people that like DMing me for your information for these things, like for real. Hey, everyone, I'm here tonight. My daughter's at the hospital, y'all. Pray for her. It's serious. Okay, we will definitely pray for her, Gemini. Thank you so much for chiming in, letting us know what's going on with our niecey. Let her know we're going to keep her in our prayers, keep her lifted up, and she is going to be fine. Just let her know we got her. So she going to be okay. And don't you worry, because we got you too. You know how our family is. All right, guys. We're about to get ready to start this story time. So, like I said, our first story has Nino, Reese, and Chastain. Roll call. Nino, Reese, and Chastain. Moderators, anybody come in late? I'm going to need that late slip. Please inform them when they come in. Don't let them just slide through the cracks. You see who said hey and everything, and you see who didn't. So, they're going to try to creep in. Next intermission, they're going to be like, hey, auntie, creep in, catch their ass. How, monitors? Chastain, you still in the building? Nino, you still in the building? Reese, are you even in the building? Okay, Nino's in the building. Chastain. Well, one leg go. Sit your hot ass down somewhere. You always giving up ass before class. Go sit your hot ass down so much. Ooh, Chastain. If it ain't you, it's your booty finger ass cousin. Y'all helpful. Ooh. All right. So Reese is somewhere sucking dick. That's what we're gonna put down. We're gonna tell her mama when she showed up late. That's what she was doing. All right, guys. So like I said, our first story has Nino, Reese, and Chastain. Nino and Chastain enjoy the story. Reese, you show up late. You can enjoy the story too, but I'm still telling your mama you somewhere sucking dick because you weren't here for roll call. So, like in here we go. Make sure you're in the dark because it's about to get crazy. So one day while hanging around the funeral home, waiting on my mom to get done. Wait on their mom to get done because these young ladies, families own a funeral home. So they have started to work inside the funeral home against their will, but because it's a family business, they got to learn because it's going to be passed down to them. So I told a story about them last week, and here's another story from them. So Reese and Chastain was at the funeral home one day hanging out. waiting on their mom to get through doing what she had to do inside the funeral home so they can go. So she's in the funeral home. They hear her call them. They come into the funeral home. She's like, Reese, look, you and Chastain, do me a favor. Watch the funeral home for a minute. I got to go handle some business. I'll be right back. And both of them look at her like, excuse me? And she like, look, I need y'all to stay here, handle some business. I'll be right back. One more thing. There's a body that's going to be dropped off today. So when the body's dropped off, they're going to ring the doorbell downstairs. When they bring the body in, call your uncle, let him know the body is here for him to do and get ready for the funeral. The body's name is Nino Shabazz. All righty. So Chastain looks at her mom. She's like, I want to go with you. And Reese's like, you're not leaving me here by myself. So Mama's like, look, y'all need to stop being scary. Y'all need to get over this because this is going to be life. This is going to be what you do. So get over it right now. Stop being scary. I'll be back. Both of them say, yes, ma'am. She goes out the door. They lock the door behind her. They turn around and look at the funeral home and they see all the viewing room doors are open. And there's caskets and bodies and every last one of them. So it's like 4 viewing rooms, you know what I'm saying? Reese looks at Chastain like, look, we're going to close these doors because it's creepy with these doors open. Reese like, okay, we can do that because I was scared too, but I didn't want to say nothing. So they raced down the hallway, closing the doors to the viewing room. When they got done, they ran into their mama's office and they closed the door. They're chilling until she get back. They end up chilling, you know what I'm saying, on their little tablets, watching TV and shit, you know what I'm saying, on their phones, texting people, and all of a sudden the doorbell rings. Now Chastain is the oldest, so she decides she's going to get up and go downstairs of the funeral home to open the door so they can bring the body in. So she goes downstairs, she leaves Reese in the office, she goes downstairs, she opens the door. The men say they have Nino Shabazz, they drop him off. Okay, cool. She lets them in. She tells them to sit them on that table right there. You know, they sit them down and everything, and they make her sign a little paperwork, and they leave. So her job, once Nino's on that table, is to make sure all the tools that they need to clean her properly and do what they need to do is by the table, so they won't have to, look for it or sterilize it. It should already be sterilized. They should just be able to come in, sanitize, and get to work. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she's supposed to do. So while she's down there getting the tools, she's sanitizing the tools that's going to be needed. She puts them on the side of Nino's body, and she turns around to get ready to go upstairs. As she takes 3 steps outside the room where Nino's body is, she hears heavy feet running behind her. When she turns around and looks back, the wind that came with these footsteps knocked her over. She hears the footsteps running up the stairs. Oh my God, Reese. She jumps up. She runs up the stairs. When she gets to the top of the stairs, she's like, Reese! And Reese opens the door like, what? And when she looks out, all the fucking doors to the viewing rooms are open. And Chastain like, did you open the doors? And Reese like, no. Did you open the doors? She's like, no. So Chastain starts to creep over towards the doorway where Reese is. She gets right at the doorway, and they can hear whistling. So Reese looks at Chastain. She's like, where that coming from? Is it a radio on or something? And Chastain like, hell no, ain't no radio on. They looking around, and they realize that the whistling is coming from the first viewing room. So they hone in, and they like zoom in on the first viewing room, and they looking, and they see a man's head peek from behind the wall and then peek back. And sure as shit, Chastain was like, oh my God, that's the body. That's Nino. And she runs into her mom's room. She closed the office door. She's like, that's Nino. That's Nino. And Reese's like, who the fuck is Nino? She's like, you remember Mama said he was going to be dropping a body, Nino? That's the man that was downstairs. And all of a sudden you can hear on the door. And they just screaming like, stop, beating on the door. Stop. Suddenly the doorbell rings. Boom, boom. Who the fuck is downstairs? Like, we already got the body. Like, who the fuck is downstairs ringing the doorbell? Only people bring bodies, ring that doorbell downstairs. So Chastain opened the door. Reese's begging her, please don't open the door, please. She's like, I gotta open the door. It might be on. So she opened the door. And she looks out, and the viewing room doors are still open. She looks out, you know what I'm saying? She comes out a little bit. Reese holding on to her shirt. She comes out with her. All of a sudden, the doorbell just goes banana, like, it's like constantly being rung, and it's like scaring them. They got their ears stopped up, and everything. So it's like they creeping downstairs, and Reese starts to tap Chastain back. Chastain like, stop. She trying to peek downstairs to see if she see Nino. But her back is like, and she's like, what? Stop. And Reese like, look back, just look behind us. And she looks behind them. And Nino like runs from the first viewing room into their mama's office. Like he's going from room to room, keeping up with them. So when Chastain saw him shoot from the first room to her mama's office, they instantly take off and start running. They run down the stairs. When they get down the stairs, they see Nino on all fours coming towards them, like running towards them. It's like, what the fuck? What the hell? Reese turns to get ready to go up the steps. They see Nino coming down the steps on all fours. She like, what the fuck? So they just run. They run the opposite direction and end up in the morgue area of the funeral home. And they just hide. Like, shh. And Reese is crying. Chastain's crying. But it's like, shh. Suddenly they hear the morgue door open. They're just sitting there holding their mouth. You just hear. That's what they hear. So it's like they just sitting there. They can see, feet as he's going around the room. He's knocking shit over. Just moaning. He ain't even saying that. He just moaning. And crying. Reese was like, she whispers to Chastain, and she's like, what we gonna do? And Chastain was like, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Like, fuck that. We getting out of here. So she like, when I say run, you run. Don't look back, just run. And Reese like, okay. So Chastain comes out the hiding spot. She hits Nino with everything she got in her. He hit the floor. Boom! She like, run! Reese shoots out. She runs, and when Chastain goes to run behind her, Nino grabs her ankle, pulling her to the ground. She hits the ground. She is kicking at Nino's hand. She fighting, screaming, help! She can't get Nino off her. He pulling her towards him, like grabbing more and more of her legs. She kicking and screaming, help! Reese hears this, and she stops halfway up the steps. She turns around and she runs back down the stairs. She runs into the morgue and she sees Nino has Chastain's ankles, like pulling her towards him. So she runs over and she just starts to stomp down on his forearm. Boom, 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 like repeatedly to try to get him to let Chastain's legs go. Chastain starts to like peel his fingers off around her legs. She's stomping down, finally letting Nino let go. They haul ass. They run up the steps. When they jump up, Nino jumps up right behind them. So it's Reese, Chastain, and Nino right behind their ass. They are hauling ass up these steps. Nino's right behind them. They come down the hallway. He is like seconds from grabbing their ass. They are running to the front door to try to get the fuck up out of there. Nino is on their ass, and the door flies open, and boom, there's their uncle. He catches both of them as they try to run out the house, like boom. The hell are y'all doing? Where y'all going? They just screaming and crying, trying to run. They freaking the fuck out. He looking at funeral home like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? What y'all doing? And they like, the body, y'all. They just screaming, crying, pushing away from the damn funeral home. So he takes him to his phone, call him mom. Like, you need to get the fuck over here. I don't know what the hell going on with the girls. You need to get over here. Mom gets there. The uncle sat out there the whole time trying to calm them down. And mom pull up, she's like, what's going on? They tell her, Nino is chasing us through the fucking building. He's trying to get us. And they like, who the fuck is Nino? And she's like, mama, the body. You remember the body? She's like, the body. Girl, are you serious? Y'all really out here doing all this crying and screaming? Ain't no damn body chasing y'all. And they was like, Mama, I swear they swore down. They swore mama and the uncle down. This shit happened. So the uncle was like, come on, let's go see. So the mama and the uncle and Chastain and Reese, they go in. They all go in the building. Reese and Chastain on their P's and Q's. They peek around every corner. When they get in, all the fucking doors to the viewing rooms are closed. They like, because they was open at first. And mom was like, why y'all closed? I'm like, we didn't do that. Oh, come on. So they walking behind her, holding on to her coat, peeking around every corner they get around. They get downstairs and they get to where the body is or where the body's supposed to be, and when they turn the corner and turn the lights on, there lies the body, just like the man brought it in, still with the sheet up under the sheet and everything. Like, he is there. And the mama like, see? And they like, hell no, he was chasing us. Like, they swore down. They was crying. The uncle even went as far as going over there, taking the sheet down so they can see, like, he's dead. Look, he's dead. Touch it. And they like, hell no. The uncle like, touch him. He dead. He not moving. They like, no, he was moving. And they looking at him and the uncle like, y'all just tripping, man. His body ain't moved. Y'all losing y'all damn mind in here. And they was, finna turn around and walk away. And Reese starts to elbow Chastain hard as shit. And Chastain already pissed off and crying. She's like, what? And she's like, look. And Chastain looks, and Nino got a big purple ass bruise on his fucking forearm. Same arm she was stomping on to get him to let Chastain go. So she asked her uncle, hey, how did he get that bruise on his arm like that? You know what I'm saying? Uncle looked at the arm. It's probably something that was there before he died. That's all. And they looking at each other like, I don't think that's what happened. But, you know what I'm saying? They roll with it like that's what happened. But the mom and the uncle shut that shit down, didn't believe them at all, told them they was just using it as an excuse to not come to the funeral home and be up there, and it wasn't going to work. They still gonna come up to the funeral home and work, and she didn't want to hear that shit. And they left. Nobody believed them at all. And she still dragged their ass back and forth to that fucking funeral home for them to have wacky ass experiences every time they fucking go. So, that was you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 3 minutes for the second story of the night. Thank you, Parnisa. So right now, Chastain and Parnisa is in the tie for biggest tipper with 20 bones. 20 bones. Yes. I got 2 family members that have not closed the door. Please close the door. Oh, boo, the stories get worse. They get worse. Don't worry with Chastain. You gotta hope. You're gonna find out. These are just the baby stories. They get worse. These are just the baby stories. But I wasn't just gonna full blown blow y'all out y'all fucking seat with the most dramatic shit they've ever had off the rip. No, we gotta build. We gotta build to that. Okay? So, have y'all went over and tipped your auntie? Please go over and tip your auntie. Yes. Stop snitching. All right now. We're gonna be starting in a few minutes, people. Don't say auntie, they let y'all know. We're gonna be starting in a few minutes. Do the parents ever see anything in this? Ever see any of this? Oh, do the parents ever see any of this? No, the parents don't see shit. They feel like it's a quiet. Their parents love working at this funeral home. It says peaceful, it's quiet. They never experienced anything. These kids have been going through shit forever in this goddamn funeral home. But I guess because kids are more open than adults are, you know what I'm saying? So they're more open to experiences where their parents ain't. It was only a couple of times where the parents saw some shit, kind of questioned it, but left it alone. You'll get those too. All right, guys. We're about to get ready to start the next story. If you guys are back and ready and got everything that you need, you went over and tipped your auntie, you closed the door, give me a thumbs and let me know you're ready for the next story. Give it up thumbs. Hey, everybody has thumbs up the live. So we got even amount. 25 people, 25 thumbs. Thank y'all. Oh, shit. Thank y'all for having first contingency to close the door. I love y'all so much just for doing that. It's rare when I get that. It's very rare when I get that. So I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Okay. Just ain't gonna type thumbs. You're fucking true. All righty, guys. We're about to get ready to start the next story. So do I have enough thumbs? I ain't have enough people for a third story. Tip your auntie. I can see what I can find for you. Okay, so the story has Evelyn, Nicole, and Step. Evelyn, Nicole, and Step. Evelyn, Nicole, Step. Are you guys in the building? Roll call. Am I gonna get perfect attendance for the story tonight? I don't think so. I ain't seen Nicole. Let's see. Evelyn, Nicole, Step. Are you guys in the building? Where does Step go? Everybody in the hallway talking to boyfriends and shit. Fast asses. Y'all just hot. Thank you, Shannon. I ain't see Evelyn tonight either. I don't know what's going on with her. I'll check on her though, see if she good. Step is in the building though. Is Nicole in the building or no? Yes.
What are the odds?
Who is it? What Lila?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
School.
They still at they.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they haven't picked them up yet. But like, what? What are the odds?
Hold on, guys. Okay, guys. Alrighty. All right, guys. We about to get ready to start the last story of the night. I ain't have a two story of the night. That story has Evelyn, Nicole, and Step. You guys, I hope you guys like the story. This is gonna be a grabber, okay? So get yourself. I gotta get it out of the way though. So Evelyn and Nicole was best friends to Step, and they knew everything about her, and she knew everything about them. Yeah, thank you. Now, Evelyn was the mother of the group. She always made sure they tried to stay out of trouble and everything. But Nicole was the free spirit. She was the live every day till it's last type person. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Step was, she's in the middle. She want to stay out of trouble, but she want to get into a little trouble. You know what I'm saying? So they was always thick and thief, close and everything. So when Step had her baby, of course she made Nicole and Evelyn the godmothers. And they took their role very seriously as godmothers Now, a couple of months after the baby turned like 1, Step comes over to the house to have a little brunch with Nicole and Evelyn. And when she comes over, Nicole and Evelyn notice she has bruises on her. So they asked Step where the bruises come from. And Step like, oh, I'm taking self-defense classes now, and that's where the bruises are coming from. So they said, okay, they didn't push the issue. They was like, okay, that's fine, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? And they let it go. So they let it go until a few months after that. It's around Step's and her baby daddy's 3-year anniversary. And he told her to pick anywhere she wanted to go, anywhere he was going to take her. So she was super excited and she picked Aruba. Now she asked Evelyn, would Evelyn keep her goddaughter while she was out of town with her boo? And Evelyn said that was fine. So she said she's gonna bring, the goddaughter over and drop the baby off. So when she comes to bring the baby over, Nicole is there too. So Evelyn and Nicole is at the house and she brings the baby over and they see more bruises. And not only on step, but on the baby too. So now they really like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the baby ain't taking no damn self-defense classes, so what the fuck is going on? This baby's like 1.5. What the fuck? Steph finally breaks down and tell them her baby daddy is putting hands on them. But he swore he was never gonna hurt them again. And she believes him. Evelyn and Nicole, of course, was pissed off. They was mad. A big argument ensued between them and Step because Step was defending her boyfriend. And, instead of listening to them, she was defending her boyfriend. So a big argument happened, and she ends up storming out. She tells Evelyn, I'll be back to pick up my baby in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And she storms on out, and she leaves. Well, that next day, of course, Nicole and Evelyn feels bad about what happened. So they try to reach out to Step and apologize. But she didn't answer the phone. So it's like, okay, maybe she's still upset. We'll just give her some time. You know what I'm saying? The second day, they tried again, and no response. So at this point, they start texting like, I'm sorry. We had this big argument. We just care about you and we don't want nothing to happen to you. She never did respond to that shit. The third day, she was supposed to be returning home to pick the baby up. Nicole gets a phone call from Evelyn. Evelyn is distraught. She's crying. She's screaming. She's saying Step is dead. She got a phone call from the police saying that Step is dead. And she's like, Nicole's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Yep, they said Step is dead, and she was freaking out and everything. They was freaking out, you know what I'm saying? So, because Step was their best friend, they told the family, you know what I'm saying, we'll, do the funeral for free. Because like I said, their family has a funeral home. So they like, we'll do the funeral for free. We'll do everything for free. You know what I'm saying? We'll take care of it. She was our homie. We'll take care of it. Family was like, okay, thank you so much. So, they arranged for the body to be sent over because we want to know what the fuck happened to our homegirl. So while they are at the house, discussing it with the family, the family is spending time with the baby because everyone still got the baby. Baby daddy pulls up. He comes in the house real motherfucking rowdy. He like, get in my motherfucking child. That's my baby. And they like, you been beating on this baby. The family's trying to fight. They like, we're not giving you the baby and everything. So Evelyn trying to play the peacemaker. And she gets in front of the family and she's like, y'all just back off. Back off. He's grieving. Back off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was looking at her like, so everybody starts to back up and she turns around and she's like, look, I'm so sorry. Everybody's really upset about what happened to her. I understand you're here to get the baby, but you're grieving too. And everybody needs time to grieve. And I don't think you'll be able to, really focus on her if you're grieving, the loss of her mama. So I'm going to keep her, you know what I'm saying? Not the family, me. I'm going to keep her, you know what I'm saying, until tomorrow, until you feel, better. And then you can come back and pick her up, no problem. I'm just trying to help out. And he took it, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I didn't think about it like that. And, I have been really upset. And, everyone was like, so what happened? According to him, Step had got drunk. She got really, really drunk. They got into an argument. She stormed out of the room. Next thing he hears people in the hallway screaming. He runs out and he sees that Step has fell down a long-ass flight of stairs, hit her head. She was bleeding from the head, she died. That's what he told, them that happened. Thank you, Talali. That's what he told them what happened. And everyone was like, oh my God. The family in the background like, dang, he did something. And everyone like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't what we here for. We got a friend that's really going through, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop trying to keep the shit down. And he was like, okay, you just go ahead and keep her and bet. We'll do it like that. You know what I'm saying? She told the family the same thing. Look, I'm going to go ahead and keep her. You know what I'm saying? We're going to handle this shit like this. Y'all go ahead and take care of what y'all got to do. You know what I'm saying? Step family go home and reach out to a lawyer. They finna fight for custody. Off the rip, they finna fight for custody. Well, I guess, that was on the baby daddy's mind too. He felt like maybe they was going to do that shit. So he was defending himself in that situation too. Now, at this point, Step body has made it to the funeral home. So Nicole and Evelyn was like, they was going to be the ones to clean up their friend and make her look pretty. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted to be the ones to do it. So they're down there, looking at her, and they notice her body and all the fucking bruises they never saw on her, and new bruises they didn't see on her, and they just like, this ain't no fucking fall, like that's a fist, you know what I'm saying? Like they were looking at her body, and they were just heartbroken, like they friend looked broken, and it didn't look like from a damn fall, you know what I'm saying? So they were just like really crying and distraught, but they were trying to clean up, trying to put makeup over the bruises so the family wouldn't see all that shit. And Evelyn is up there putting, makeup on her face, all gentle and stuff, just looking at her crying. And suddenly she sees Step lips move, and that shit say, teddy bear. Evelyn jumped back. What the fuck? She hit the ground. Boom. What is going on? What the fuck? And Nicole's like, you okay? What the hell is wrong with you? She just points. She just points at Step body. So Nicole goes over and she looking at Step body like, before she can ask Evelyn what, Step grabs her wrist, and she's like, teddy bear, loud as shit. And then her body just goes back. And Nicole is frozen, like, she just standing there like, what the fuck? Like, she's frozen. They sit there, her and Evelyn both sit there about a good 5 minutes, like stuck, frozen, not knowing what the fuck to do. And so Evelyn was like, you know what? We don't even have her clothes. He didn't even bring the clothes for us to put her in. We need a break. We need to get out of here. And Nicole was like, what the fuck you think she mean, teddy bear? Like, what do you think that mean? And Evelyn was like, you heard it. She was like, hell yeah, I heard it. And I saw it. Evelyn's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but I think we need a break. We are actually seeing our dead friend talk. We need a fucking break. So let's just, go get some air. And then the phone rings. So when the phone rings, Evelyn picks up the phone, and it's Step mom. She's crying, she's screaming, and they like, what's going on? And she's like, we was just served with papers, custody papers. He's gonna try to take the baby from us. We don't know what to do, and we don't know how to stop this. And Evelyn was like, oh my goodness, like, okay, look, me and Nicole will be over there trying to help y'all figure this out, okay? She was like, okay, cool. So they get off the phone. It's like, let's just stop by. Yeah, let's stop by Step house and get her dress, and then we'll go by Step mama in the house and see what we can do. And of course, Nicole is still shook up. She's like, okay, like when you do that, let's just get the hell on up out of here, and they leave. They go over to Step house, and the baby daddy boyfriend, he there. He opened the door, visibly distraught. You know what I'm saying? They can see he was all upset and everything. And of course, Evelyn plays her role, and she's like, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, is everything all right? And he's just like, I miss her. And he was holding a picture in his hand. He had a picture of them. And it was her, him, and the baby. So, Evelyn looks at the picture, and she's like, oh man, that's a beautiful picture. He's like, I just miss her so much. So Evelyn tells Nicole, go upstairs, get her dress. You know what I'm saying? Don't make him go look for nothing there. Go upstairs, get her dress. We'll handle it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, that's fine. So she goes on upstairs and get the dress. And as she's getting ready to come back downstairs, she hears her name called from the baby room. So she stops, like, what the fuck? The hell? So she goes into the baby room and she looks around and she don't see nobody in now. But this baby got a bunch of fucking stuffed animals. Bunch of stuffed animals. But she only has one teddy bear. It's about this big. Like that teddy bear I had, she only had one teddy bear. So instantly that shit like, oh, the teddy bear. Maybe she wanted to be bigger with a teddy bear. That's something that belongs to her baby. Maybe she wanted something that belongs to her baby. So she goes into the room and she gets the teddy bear. She comes back downstairs. Evelyn's still like trying to console the baby dad and everything. And she asks, she's like, I know this may be a lot to ask, but can I take this teddy bear, to bury her with her, to have something from her baby with her? And he just looked at the teddy bear and he was like, that's fine. I don't care. Take it. So they took it. Like, okay, cool. So they go on, they leave his house and they go to the mama house. And while they're at the mama house, you know what I'm saying, they talking to her and they tell her what happened at the funeral home. And the mom is just like crying and she's in shock, like, really? That really happened? And they was like, yeah. And she said, teddy bear. And you know what I'm saying, we didn't know what that means. Do you know what that means? And the mom was like, no, I don't know what it means. So, Nicole was like, yeah, when we went over there to pick up her dress, we seen this teddy bear, so we thought, Brett, this the teddy bear she may want to be buried with. So the mom was like, oh, that's sweet. Thank you. That's the baby teddy bear and everything. Okay, cool. So they get the teddy bear and they're about to give the teddy bear to their goddaughter until Evelyn feels something's hard inside the fucking teddy bear. What the fuck? She's like shaking it like it's something in here. They're like, it's something in there. And when she says there's something in there, suddenly they see Step like standing in the doorway of the kitchen. And she's just like smiling at them. She just looks at all of them one by one. The mama, she gives like a really, I love you smile. And then she looks at Nicole and heartwarming smile. And she looks at Evelyn and she gives her a heartwarming smile. And then that smile went to a real fucking angry face. And she was like, get him. That's all she said. Get him. And then she was gone. And the mom was just crying like, what does she mean by that? Thank you, Tasha. And Tasha is now in the running for a biggest tipper with $20 with Chastain and needs some moderators just to let y'all know what we are. So, she's her mom was wiping away tears like, how does she want us to get him? Like, how does she want us to get him? And, Evelyn keeps fucking with the bear and she fucks around with the bear. She realizes, oh, thank you, Tasha. She realizes it's like holes inside this big piece of shit that's inside this bear. So they start to fuck with it and come to find out it's a nanny cam. So they hook this shit up to the TV to see what the fuck this nanny cam has recorded. This nanny cam has recorded several beatings of Step and the baby on video. I'm talking about throwing the baby by arm, all type of shit, like really fucking horrible shit. The abuse, just bad. You know what I'm saying? So the mom and them was like crying. They couldn't believe that shit. They always like, call the police, show them this shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll, dig in deeper and see what the fuck is going on. So the mama, said she would call the police and, Evelyn and Nicole left. Next day was supposed to be the funeral. So they take the dress, they get her ready, they get her prepared. They got her body up there. She's in the casket. She looks very beautiful. She looks like she's asleep. She don't even look dead. She looks like she's asleep. And everybody's at the funeral, you know what I'm saying? And he shows up. And the family's like, everybody know about the tape. All the family know about the tape at this point. Everybody know what he did. So everybody just giving him this fucking evil eye. And he's, oh, miss you so much, stuff. Oh, yeah, he came in ready to win a Grammy for this shit. You hear me? He gets up to the coffin. He drops to his knees. My baby needs her mama. Oh, she gonna be. Oh, yeah, he did all of that. And while he was down there on his knees, praying that the good Lord give him step back, he was tapped on the shoulder 3 times. Leave me alone, I'm grieving. I just lost my wife. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just want to be with her. Leave me alone. And he turns around and it's the police. And they're like, hey, yeah, can you stand up for me? And he's like, what is this about? He stand up and like, put your hands behind your back. What the fuck? What are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You're under arrest for murder. Murder? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Oh, come to find out. So this little argument that he claimed was more than just a little argument that him and Step had was way more than just a little argument. So much more that Step wrote a whole fucking letter in the bathroom about this shit. Do you hear me? She hid that shit under her clothes. And they found this letter of her saying how he beat her, how he threatened to kill her, how he threatened to kill her baby, all this shit. She don't want him around her child. All this shit, she wrote it down before whatever happened. I don't know if she tried to run and he pushed her down the stairs. He had no idea she had wrote that shit down, though. You know what I'm saying? She had that shit wrote down. The police, came across the paper, you know what I'm saying? It looked through her clothes and stuff, all the evidence, little shit they had, and they came across this letter that she wrote. So they locked his ass up right then and there. That letter that Step wrote helped her mom get full custody of her child. She spoke from the grave on his ass. Oh no! Boo, you gonna get? She spoke from the grave. When the attorney got up there, and the judge was like, "So who we giving this baby to?" He was like, "I think we should let the deceased mom decide." And everybody in the courtroom was like, "What the fuck did he just say? Is he serious?" And the judge was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "I think we should let the deceased mom speak." The deceased mom wrote a letter, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like she should read it. You'll know who the baby should go to. And when the mom got up there and read that letter, she had everybody in the fucking courtroom crying, even the judge, at some of the shit that Step put in that letter about how she loved him and she felt she could change him and they supposed to be together for the rest of their life. And the man she thought was supposed to protect her was the one she needed protecting from. And he thought, she just went, what she had to say in that letter was enough for the judge to just, don't ever come at me about the goddamn baby again. She going with their family, his family better not contest, attest, none of that shit. They better not say a fucking word about this baby. Yeah, So they gave the grandmama custody. So Nicole and Evelyn is still godmothers to the little girl, you know what I'm saying? And grandma got full fucking custody. He didn't get shit. He didn't get nothing. And he even tried from jail, trying to contest this shit, talking about since he ain't went to trial yet, it ain't really, he's innocent until proven guilty. So he ain't killed her mama, and he feel he should have his fucking child's custody. Even from jail, he was still trying that shit. One nobody hearing that shit though. So she got full custody. He cannot get out of jail, even if he got off on a technicality and they couldn't arrest him for the murder of Step. He could never come back and get that fucking child. Period. He couldn't fight for that child if he wanted to. She's in good hands. But yeah, brother man, he has a lot of gall. He has a lot of audacity. He has a lot of entitlement on what he feels he should be getting and all this shit. But Step ended up saving her baby life even from the fucking grave. She was planning on leaving him. They found out later she was planning on leaving him. She had a secret account that she had $500 in. He didn't know nothing about. She was planning on leaving him. So I guess she was just trying to get her plan together, but she never fully got it put in. You know what I'm saying? Before he took her out. So yeah, her baby's fine. Her baby's safe with the mom. Evelyn and Nicole is still godparents. They spent a lot of time with her. They showed them a lot of pictures of Step. So she'll never forget her mama. They don't really talk about that raggedy ass nigga in jail, but they keep, Step name as a household name around her, so she'll always know who her mama is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was the second story. Sounds like audacity is gonna sell for $99. How you stupid? You stupid. Yes, I'm sorry it had to be a sad one, but I had to get that one out, y'all. I can't leave the sad ones behind. If I do that, then y'all just be crying for a whole week straight with these damn stories. So I just try to spruce them in here and there so y'all won't be too fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So how did y'all like the stories tonight? If you like the stories tonight, please go over and tip your auntie. Okay. Alrighty, so story time on Tuesday gonna be light too. I only have 4 people, so there's only gonna be one story on Tuesday. Just to give y'all a heads up and let y'all know. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just had 2 stories for y'all tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna get locked up and shank the shit out of this bitch. All right, Nino, I don't think you supposed to, you know what I'm saying, like put that on live. If anything happened to this man, it's all your fault. What you talking about, Chastain? I did do two. I did too, Marcus. You wasn't here for the first one, I guess, because I did too. And Chastain, you and Parnisa and Tasha were all in the tie for the biggest tipper. You saying cash out? What you talking about? Yeah, I was in tie for biggest tipper with $20. You, Nisa, and Tasha. Chastain, just to let you know. I'll talk about it next week. I ain't got enough people, Marcus. I ain't got enough people. I'm trying. The tips are light, so I'm trying. I ain't got enough people. Okay, because I don't see it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't. You didn't send $6 more, Chastain. Just got the same three people, just y'all. Might want to make sure you hit sent because it didn't send. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, though I ain't making three tonight because I ain't having enough, just two of y'all. Though I ain't making a third story because it was just two of y'all. I ain't having enough to make it a third story. But you know what? Since okay, since it's Friday. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'm still waiting on it to show chest thing. Hold on. Okay, I got the Chastain. So Chastain is biggest tipper with $26. Okay, so yeah, it was two stories tonight, but you know what? Since I fuck with y'all like that and I love y'all and it's Friday, I'll go ahead and give y'all a third one. What do y'all think about that? Let me know what you think about that. If y'all don't want a third one, I can let y'all go now. Just let me know. Y'all get a vote on it. Let me know. I think Marcus and I sold. I can't with you, Marcus. Let me know. Let me know if y'all want the last one. I can just let y'all go, however. Okay? I just want to know if y'all want the last story. Go ahead and put this name in it. Okay. Let me see. I can add in here. All right. That one add. Make it three people. All right, guys. Hold on, still. Let me see. Because for some reason, Cash App is lagging with notifications. Yeah, it's hella lagging. Okay, okay. Thank you, Step. It ain't came through yet, but I'm waiting on it to come through. So, yeah. All right. Oh, you said it at the beginning. Yeah, I got it on Step. Let me stay my bad. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this last story. Make it 3 so we can go ahead and call it a night, okay? So the last story gonna have, oh, okay. The last story gonna have Sweet Tea, Crystal, and Queen Nick. Sweet Tea, Crystal, and Queen Nick. I love you too, Tay. Trying to cheat. Here go your story. Yeah, she just making sure I guess. Okay. Sweet Tea, Queen Nick, and Crystal. Sweet Tea ain't here today. Okay. Sweet Tea is at her book club meeting tonight. Okay. You're welcome. Alrighty. So Sweet Tea, Crystal, Queen Nick, whenever y'all show up, I hope you guys like your story because like to hear it, here it goes. So this is around 12th grade year, around the end of the school year, and they was throwing a senior party. Now I'm seeing on the prime of graduating and everything, and so is Crystal, Sweet Tea, and Queen Nick. They about to graduate as well. So they threw like this big ass senior party, one night, and they went. So they was invited and everything while they at the party. People at the party like, so we heard, y'all family got a funeral home. Okay, what the fuck? What that supposed to mean? And everybody come around like, oh, so y'all got a funeral home? That must be creepy. Y'all be in there, y'all all these questions and Queen Nick and Crystal and Sweet Tea, like, yeah, we be in there. What's the problem? We be in there. So what? And one of the guys was like, I heard it's haunted. And Queen Nick was like, I guess, you know what I'm saying? When they say I guess, now more people are coming over like, haunted? What you talking about, haunted? So the popular boy that's out there, popular 12th grader is out there, and he like, yeah, so can y'all get us in so we can see if we can see a ghost in there? Now, Queen Nick, Crystal, and Sweet Tea know this is their family business. They ain't supposed to be playing around like that. This shit ain't cool. They shouldn't be doing it. But sure, you can't take everybody, just a couple of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we can go in. It's supposed to be it's locked up right now, so we got keys, but you can't take the whole fucking party. It's just a few people. So the popular boy like that, you know what I'm saying? He get a few of his little football homeboys and a couple cheerleaders and shit, and they all pile up in the car and they go to the funeral home. Now when they get to the funeral home, Sweet Tea, Crystal, and Queen Nick let them know, like, look, when y'all go in here, don't touch shit. You know what I'm saying? We can get in trouble for this shit, so don't touch nothing. Just go in, we'll let y'all go downstairs and see everything, but don't touch nothing. So, of course, the kids like, wait, we ain't gonna touch nothing. So they go in. They go in first. Queen Nick them go in first and turn off like the alarm. So they turn off the alarm and they go in. The other kids come in, they close the door, and they standing there like, oh my God, like it feels even creepier at night. Like this is crazy. So the popular boy like, hey, show us where the bodies be killed. You know what I'm saying? So Queen Nick and Sweet Tea and Crystal take them down now. Crystal get downstairs and she's standing at the bottom, at the back of the group. You know what I'm saying? So while she's standing at the back of the group, she realized the group is a little light. Like we missing a few people. What the fuck? So Crystal come back upstairs to see if some of the people upstairs and she don't see nobody. What the fuck is going on? So she goes back downstairs and she, hey, Sweet Tea, hey, I don't know what some of these people missing. Like, I don't know if they playing around, they gonna fuck up something, like we gonna get in trouble, like we need to come out of here. And Sweet Tea like, we finna just go over to the morgue right quick, then we can leave. Crystal like, this shit ain't cool, man. Sweet Tea like, y'all wanna go see the morgue? They like, hell yeah, let's go see the morgue. Queen Nick like, what's going on? What's the problem, Crystal? And Crystal like, look at the crowd. We missing like 2 or 3 fucking people. Like, what the fuck? Where are they? Like, come upstairs with me and see if you see them. So Queen Nick and Crystal go upstairs and they walking around and everything and they looking and they don't see the fucking keys. So at this point they go back downstairs and they like, look, fucking tour is over. Your friends play too goddamn much. They not upstairs. I don't know where the hell they at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to come get your friends. So the popular boy like, stop acting like a bitch, man. They just looking around like, no, we need to go. And Sweet Tea like, just stop tripping. It's okay. And Crystal and Queen Nick like, no, this shit is not okay. they tell up something, we get in fucking trouble. Like, come on, let's just fucking go. So Sweet Tea like, y'all, let's just go, man. They being punks about this shit. Let's just go. So they get upstairs. Everybody get upstairs. And the popular boy was like, he looks at his group and he like, Jonathan, Michael, come on out. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Jonathan and Michael, come on out. Nothing. So they go into one of the viewing rooms, like look behind the door, they don't see him. What the fuck going on? So the homeboy like, hey y'all, quit fucking playing, we gotta go, come out. They still come out. So Chastain don't like, not Chastain, but Sweet Tea don't like, this is bullshit, man. Like, we don't get in fucking trouble. Like, call your homeboys. So he like, y'all check the room. See if you see them hiding in the rooms. So everybody goes into different rooms to see if they see these fucking boys. Now they get in the room with the popular boy. Him and his little cheerleading girlfriend is in one of the rooms claiming to look for the homeboy. But they clearly ain't looking for the homeboy because they closed the door behind them. So they weren't looking for the homeboy. Crystal and Queen Nick knew this shit, and it was pissing them off. Like, you need to tell your fucking friends this shit is serious. We gotta go, because what if Uncle gonna see us on the cameras or something? Like, come on, man. So Sweet Tea goes over and she knocks on the door. And don't even one of them say nothing. The popular boy or her girlfriend. She knocks on the door again. Don't even one of them say nothing. And she opened the door, and like both of them motherfuckers are glued to the wall. Like, they ain't talking. Their eyes are big. They are completely white. The motherfuckers are against the wall like this. And she like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? And they don't even talk. They just stare. She looks in the room. She's like, what the fuck? Crystal, Queen Nick, come here, come here. So they run into the room, like, what the fuck is going on? They open the door, and the fucking body that was in the casket is sitting on a fucking chair in the viewing room, facing the casket, like it's viewing its own fucking body. And the coffin is closed. They like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all ain't taking bodies out of coffins? What the fuck? And the cheerleader and the popular boy is just like, they ain't saying shit, eyes big as fuck. So Crystal's like, who the fuck is in the coffin, nigga? So they walk over to the coffin, pissed off. Queen, they go over to the coffin. She snatches the coffin open. It's one of the football players. He's like, get me out. Like, he is fighting, clawing to get up out of this shit. He's screaming, he can barely breathe. When he hit the fucking, his feet hit the floor, he was gone. He was out of there. Like, this is the motherfucker that runs the ball all over the field. He was gone. He shot out of there so fucking fast. And it's like the popular boy and his girlfriend is still standing there. The girlfriend runs out, but he's just like, what the fuck? The body's still posted. The body's still posted the fuck up, like, chilling. Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna write your name on my book or nothing. Like, the fucking body is posted. Sweet Tea know they is going down. We gotta find this other fucking boy. Where's your other friend? And the boy's like, I don't know. I'm not going to look for his ass. The popular boy shoots out the goddamn funeral home. When he runs, the rest of the gang runs. So now it's just Sweet Tea, Crystal, and Queen Nick in this fucking funeral home. Got to find the last goddamn boy that's playing too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? So they like, man, this shit's crazy. Hurry up and find him. So they go in all the viewing rooms. Well, Queen Nick and Crystal go in the viewing room while Sweet Tea is trying to get his body back into the motherfucking coffin, because they don't get their ass busted if anybody finds this shit like this. They get in trouble. So she hurry up and try to put the body back into the coffin. While she's trying to scoop this woman's body back into the coffin, she hears a scream from Queen Nick and Crystal. So she's like, fuck. She hurry up and she pushed the body in and she closed the fucking coffin, and she runs out and she runs down the hallway and she sees Crystal and Crystal and Queen Nick, like, they just standing there just like this. And she's like, what? And they pointing at the coffin. And she goes over and opens the coffin, and the fucking boy is in the coffin with the body. It's like he's on top of the body kind of, but he ain't breathing. His eyes are big, his mouth is wide open, his face is completely white. He's on top of this fucking body. And Sweet Tea like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Like, hey, this boy is not moving. He ain't breathing. He's just there. Like, she like, what the fuck happened? And of course, Crystal and Queen Nick were like, the coffin was closed. It was closed. I guess he closed it and didn't know. He closed it. You know what I'm saying? This boy suffocated in there on a dead body. Oh, fuck. Oh, we really figuring our ass. Well, we might well go on and start picking out our coffins while we here, because when mama don't find out what the fuck happened here, we going down. And they had to call and tell it. Yep, mom done came down, the police, everything. Oh, they got in tons of trouble. They got in a whole lot of fucking trouble. They had to take this boy dead body up. They had to explain to his parents why the fuck he was in a funeral home in the casket in the first fucking place right before this boy graduated. Like maybe a week before this boy was supposed to graduate and go away to college. His life just ended because he wanted to play a fucking prank and close that coffin, not knowing that he couldn't get that shit back open from the inside. Because coffins ain't made for you to get out of them when you get in them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a latch key in that bitch where you can be like, click, click, and it lets you up. No. They ain't expecting nobody on the inside to be trying to get out, so they don't put ways out on the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's a latch. That shit locks. That's it. So apparently he didn't know. He closed that shit hard enough for it to latch. Brother man had no breath in that shit. They ran around looking for him for a while. So yeah, he pretty much suffocated in that fucking coffin on top of another dead body. Oh, the mom and dad was furious. Oh, the family was mad. Oh, they was mad as shit. But it wasn't nothing they could do about it really, but apologize to the family. And here's another 3 funeral we're about to do because y'all want to get on some stupid shit. They had to tell the police who all was there, what happened. They had to talk to the other kids, ask the other kids what happened. All the other kids pretty much said the same thing, though, that they wandered off on their own while everybody else was doing something else. So nobody knew where they were, what they did, who, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knew where they were. So, you know. And the boy who was in the coffin, who they found in the coffin that didn't die, he told the police. He was like, you know what I'm saying? We were pranking. We was trying to prank them. And he was like, I even got stuck in the coffin that I was in. But luckily, you know, one of them opened it up, but I guess, you know, they didn't know he was in one, so the police chopped that shit up to an accidental death. Nobody got charged with murder or no shit like that. It was an accidental death, but please believe Queen Nick and Crystal and Sweet Tea, oh yeah, they got in huge fucking trouble. Cars that was coming for graduation got sent back to the fucking showroom. Yeah, money that was coming for graduation got put back in the motherfucking bank. Everything that they had planned, these trips, to go to Europe and shit for something, everything was shitted on, shut down. Y'all ain't getting a motherfucking thing. So, yeah, they got in a whole lot of trouble for that shit. A boy died behind that shit, but they don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Even the boy that was in the coffin, he was like, he think he closed his, you know, where it can latch. But apparently somebody did. Maybe the bitch who he took out the coffin got pissed off that he moved her out her bed and was just like, sleep there, bitch. And then she sat her ass down and she stared at that fucking coffin, waiting on his ass to get through resting so she can get back in her place. I don't know. But he was scared out of his fucking mind, and the hauntings of the fucking funeral home just got worse. The rumors about hunting and that shit just got worse and worse and worse. So, yeah. But there you go. That was you guys' third story of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I hope you still got time to hang out this Friday and turn up and do fun things. Thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. Thank you, everybody, for the tips. Everybody that tipped me tonight will be in Tuesday story time. It's probably not going to be that many, but yeah, you'll be in Tuesday story time. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I love y'all. Have a good night. Stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. I love y'all. Have a good weekend. Have drinks on me.